Alright, so number 2 says, two unbiased tetrahedral dice have 4 faces each. Underline that. Numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 2 dice are thrown together, and the sum of the dice, we're looking at the sum, of the numbers of on the faces on which they land is noted. Find the expected number of occasions on which the sum is 7 or more when the dice are thrown together 200 times. Okay, this 200 times business, we'll get to that later. But let's look at the sum of 7. So we have 2 die, right? So here's 1 die. My options are 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And I know you can probably visualize this. I'm just drawing this out just in case. Okay, there's the second die. These are all the sides, okay? So this is die number 1, this is die number 2. Okay, so basically, the thing is it says 7 or more. That means it includes 7. So basically, the way I could make 7 would be if I were to say have 3 and 4, right? That's one way. Another way would be if we had this 4 and this 3, okay? So there's 2, and then it said at 7 or more. Well, there's one way, so I know my total is going to be 4 and 4 would be more than 7, which is 8. So there's 3 ways that I could have 7 or more. Now the question is, how many different ways are there? Well, I could have 1 and 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, right? I have 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, and so on. The easiest way to do this, I have 4 options here, I have 4 options here. That means I have 4 times 4 options, which is 16. Okay. The other way you could do this, if you know you're not quite sure, is you could list your die up here. You've seen these tables. Okay, these are, we could call this die 1, die 2, and then you could actually sum these. So it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And what you'd find is you'd have 16. If we were going to do this like an area graph, area table, you would have 16 different sums, with the largest being 8 and the smallest being 2. So that's, if you're not quite sure how to get that total of 16, that's how you do it. Okay, so basically, I have 3 out of 16 chance of rolling 7 or higher. But what happens if I do it 200 times? All we're going to do is we're going to say 3 out of 16 times 200, right? That gives me 600 out of 16, and we are always rounding, unless otherwise noted, to 3 digits. So I'm going to say 600 divided by 16, or you could even say 3/16 times 200, and I get 37.5. So on 37.5 occasions, I should be rolling 7 or higher. Well, we can't really have 37.5 occasions, so we have to round down to 37. Okay? So there you go.